down. Welcome to Joe's Atmosphere.
Cook your shrimp, please.
We are here, boys and girls. You don't see me in the shot yet, but I will be there shortly. How you doing, Jimmy? Let me see your sound level real quick. How you doing?
I'm good, buddy. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. Doing good. I'm about to shuffle on over here and get to work.
Awesome sauce.
Guys, welcome aboard. This is Sketching the Privateer, my chronicling of the creation of the Privateer comic book. And you met him yesterday. This is Justifer Jim, my buddy that's been kicking me in the butt for years to do this. He's going to watch the chat for me today and talk a little bit about what he saw at Comic-Con. And we're just going to dish about things while I'm working today. Thanks for coming on board there, Jim. Appreciate you, man.
All right. Oh, Cal Darren back for round 2.
There we go. Yeah, you're seeing that pretty fast. I just saw that pop up, dude. Very cool.
Yep.
Very cool.
Welcome back.
All right.
Yep.
How's the picture look with that lower ping time?
It doesn't look bad.
Okay.
It pretty much looks the same to me.
Okay. All right. Well, we're finna find out because I'm fixing to roll over here and get to work. Hang on, guys. I got to move my mic. I'm going to let Jimmy yak at you for a minute.
All right, guys. So, yeah, this part, for those of you that are just starting to tune into Joe's channel, this is the magic happening, people. This is history in the making. The creation of the Privateer and his adventures.
All right. Let's see. I got my laptop over here for references. And by the way, if you guys didn't know it yet, Ripa has made it to 3 million on his first campaign for his books. His first book. He's at 3 million. And he's doing a stream right now thanking everybody.
All right.
But, yeah. Let me go ahead and show these off real quick while we got a second. And I've got them placed here. This is... these are posters for the... and you guys are going to get tired of hearing me talk about this because it's a big deal here where I live. The GeekCon is August 19th through the 21st, and that's what I ordered these posters for. This is the first time I've published anything for public consumption en masse. They're nice. They're not flimsy paper. They're pretty stiff, kind of laminated paper. We got the Privateer's portrait poster. These are 16 by 20. And Jimmy's got a set of these. He just isn't taking delivery until I get a few more things to send him.
Appreciate you, bro.
Did you take a look at the... Don't forget to take a look at that. Go to that website and get the rundown for... take a look at that rundown and see if there's any signatures you want. Okay?
Got you.
Don't forget about that.
Okay, thank you.
But anyway, that's the Privateer's portrait. Then we got the Royal Fox's portrait. Like I said, they're all 16 by 20s. And they've already got my signature on them in places, but he's going to get them signed with a Sharpie. So, you know. And then we've got the one with both of them on it, the Privateer and the Royal Fox. And like I said, these were specific. They're not available for buying to the general public. They're only going to be available at GeekCon in Shreveport from August 19th through the 21st. So you guys come by and see us at the Barks and Meow Mardi Gras crew table, and I'll have one here, one of those for you. They're $20 and $30 if you want it signed. So just wanted to show you guys that since I had them up. But right now, we're going to get into... Rhonda, would you take these for me? Don't worry, I got you out of camera shot.
Ooh.
Sunday's a lazy day for us around here, so as you can see, I don't have a three-piece suit on. Now we're going to start today. We're going to darken up some of the lines on this just for... Hang on, let me check the camera. Okay.
And I don't mean to cut you off, Joe, but Caldarian did say he's interested in seeing the Privateer's Rogue Gallery.
Oh, man. Well, we can talk about that because Jimmy has seen some of them. We've written stories about them already. Let's see. The Privateer's Rogues Gallery, actually, each one of the members of Patriot have a nemesis.
Hey, what's up, Ron? Knock's on.
Is Knock on there? Yeah. Okay. That'll work. How you doing, buddy? We're sitting here. I'm about to get to work, and Jimmy's talking about different stuff. He's monitoring the chat for me. I tell you what I do have to do, though, Jimmy. I got to get my phone because one thing you can't do is if we get spammers in there, I've got to be able to kick them out. So I'm going to have to get my phone. Hang on. Yeah. Okay. Let me go ahead and bring this up on here. He texted me and said 506. Where are you, slackers? Yeah.
Yeah, that's why he said ignore the message.
Nah, well, I was busy setting up the stream, bro. You must not watch much YouTube, man. When you're live streaming, if somebody's on time, they ain't working hard enough, bro. Okay, that's just all there is to it. I know the best YouTuber I know is always about 20 minutes late, huh, Rhonda? Nerdrotic with his Friday Night Tights show, he is always at least 15, 20 minutes late. Always. Let's see. Where's my current stream? There it is.
Oh, man.
And there we go.
You know, I didn't start watching it until Joe started doing them.
Dude, it's some of the best entertainment you watch. Definitely, you want to be tuned into the guys that you follow on YouTube when they do it live, because that's the unscripted shit, man. It's a lot of fun. I can't tell you guys enough. You need to watch Friday Night Tights. Even if you watch it on a replay, definitely watch that show because, man, those guys are funny as all get out.
Right. Oh,
but
back to your Rogues Gallery.
Okay. All right. I'm hearing my own voice somewhere, but that's all right. What'd you say there, Jimmy? I didn't hear you.
Back to your Rogues Gallery.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So each one of them, by the way, just to let folks know, we laid out the pictures yesterday. We're on page 3 here, and what I'm doing is I'm darkening up some lines. I'm just doing the pencil sketch plotting, basically. I'm doing basic sketches, and then I do the digital later on. Where am I hearing that from? Is it here? Or here? Oh, it's my phone. God, I'm such a boomer. Jesus Christ, turn the phone down. Shit, I'm hearing it on my phone. You know, I got these headsets on, so I can't tell what direction it's coming from. Okay. Anyway, I'm doing pencil sketches, and then I'm going back and doing it digitally on a program called Procreate on the iPad. But, yeah, guys, if you remember yesterday, let's see, what are they saying in the chat, Jimmy?
So Darren said he was introduced to Nerdtronic from It's a Gundam, who he loves.
Oh, that's God, awesome. It's a Gundam. Guys, if you don't watch that guy, you need to.
And then Ron said he watched the stream up to the Walking Dead trailer. Well, hey, man, we appreciate it.
All right, cool, man. Yeah, cool. Yeah. Well, if I know him, he didn't want any spoilers. He's that guy that does not want spoilers. Yeah, right. For sure. I understand completely, bro. But to what Cal Darren was saying, It's a Gundam is badass, man. That guy is funny as all freaking get out. If I highly recommend you follow that dude. He doesn't do too many live streams, but his videos will kill you. They are freaking hilarious, man. My gosh. But what I'm going, and I'll get back on the Rogues Gallery just a second. But I want to let people know what I'm doing here. I'm doing pencil sketches, plotting it out, and when you're sketching with pencil, you have different lead qualities. As you can see, you can't really see very much, very well what I'm drawing, except for this guy up here. Well, this guy, I had actually gotten the darker pencil out, and that's what I'm doing. I'm going over my lines with a darker pencil, so it'll be easier for me to see when I go to the digital media when I start inking and coloring, okay? And that's how I'm doing it. I'm doing it on my iPad. So anyway, the Rogues Gallery for the Privateer, it's actually the Privateer family of characters. You've seen the Royal Fox's sketches, and you've seen the Privateer himself. They also have a son and daughter, which his story, when you read this book, these events that you're seeing now are happening in like the year 2001. And they have a couple of kids, and you know, we're going to be brought forward rather quickly so they can be involved in the stories to present time after we're done with this initial story, because we want to get all the members of Patriot in there, you know. But anyway, each one of them, you got the Privateer and his nemesis. His Rogues Gallery nemesis is Communist Reign. Now, Communist Reign is a guy that wants to bring back all the old Soviet satellite countries under the banner of Mother Russia and the sickle and hammer again. Okay? So that's his mission in life. He was a veteran of the Afghan War back in the day, and he really is just upset about what's going on in his country, how they've gone to capitalism and all that stuff. He's an old school Russian, man. He wants communism back, right? Hence the name Communist Reign. Then you got Royal Fox's nemesis, which is actually herself. She has a dark version of herself called the Shadow Fox. And you guys will find out about her in an epic storyline later. And depending on if it takes off or not, I mean, if it takes off, then guys like Knock and them, I'm going to have to do some negotiation to get their characters in there just to tell the story, because, my gosh, they got big roles to play. But, I mean, I can do it without those characters, but I'd rather not. I'd love to, you know.
It's more fun with
it would be more fun if I could, you know, get with you guys. Well, it would be a crossover type thing. But for like Ron, who's not a creative, he's a technological guy. What I would have to do is work out some kind of monetary compensation for using his character. I don't feel comfortable doing anything like that without that. So, for obvious reasons, I don't want to screw my friends over. I mean, it's just not that kind of guy. But I'm like I told you yesterday, Jimmy, I'm not going to go that way until I know people are gonna buy, because you know, there's no sense in even go through all that if it doesn't take off. Which I think, you know, you seem to think it will. I know Harry thought it would when I pitched it to him years ago. God rest his soul. And
shout out to Harry Simon.
Yes, Harry Simon, one of the greatest ever. Still, number 2, I believe, isn't he, on the top guys to contribute to DC Wiki, I think, if you look up the stats.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. We lost him way too soon. But anyway, he seemed to think it would sell. My brother thinks it's a lock to sell. Said he'd buy it. You know, look, this guy, he knows he's going to get a free poster out of me. He's like, I want to know where to buy it at. You know, I'm like, dude, come on. You don't have to pay for stuff from me. But anyway, that's the first of the Rogues Gallery. And then you got Royal Fox's darker half, the Shadow Fox. Now, the other 2 characters are the son and daughter. And that's Regal Inferno, who is a fire character with lava skin. She's 7 feet tall. And her nemesis is a girl named Glacial Huntress, who has ice powers. She's one of the people that can actually slow down the Regal Inferno. Let's see. Wish I had the talent you did. I have so many ideas, but sadly I can't put them on paper very well. Sure you can. Just, you know, start writing, man, and just keep it and whittle it down. It's kind of like it's like a sculpture, man. You just write free form. What a lot of these writers do is they'll just start typing, man, and then they'll go back and edit it. You're going to edit it 50 times, you know. Wouldn't you say, Jimmy? I mean, when you're writing, you go back over it a few times just to get it right. Mm-hmm.
Dude, I've done the Justifiers like a dozen times.
Yep.
I don't think I ever told Joe this. At one point, the Justifiers had a team of over 30, close to 40 members.
Wow. That's a lot.
And this is before Justice League Unlimited came out. I remember my mom was looking at it. She's like, honey, I don't think something like this would work. There's too many main characters to try to keep a whole track of. I was like, yeah, I guess you're right.
Wow.
And then, like, 10 years later, Justice League Unlimited comes out. I'm like, I could have done it.
I could have done it. Yeah, man. Look, don't sell yourself short, guys. Look, Calderon, I want you to do this for me. I want you to go to Razor Fist's YouTube and watch a video called Don't Cry About the Culture, Become the Culture. I want you to go watch that video, okay? Because trust me, even if you're not artistic, that's fine. Get a microphone in front of your face and start talking about the stuff you love, okay? And start telling people, because the more people talk about this stuff, the more things are going to change for the better. Okay?
Yeah.
That's for sure. That's why I took it up, man. I've got, the kids are grown now. I've got the time to do it, so I'm finally getting on it, man. Let's see, Ron. Yo, you guys were talking about our old stories in mythology. Those were so fun to write. I legit got excited when I got to make my bad guys really badass. The ending with the Privateer losing Royal. Yeah. That was awesome. Yeah, dude. We talked about it yesterday. I don't know if you watched that, Ron. I don't know if you watched the replay. Yeah, it was. It was awesome.
Yeah, he did up until the Walking Dead trailer because that's when we
okay.
Today.
Yeah, man. Those stories are awesome. And I'd love to tell them. But like I said, I'm not going to do it unless this book takes off. So cross your fingers for us, man. You know?
Yeah. And Cal, yeah, definitely. Next time we hang out. Yes, I'm definitely interested in that.
What's he asking? You got.
He's saying the next time me and him hang out, he'll have to show me this world that he's been
absolutely. I mean, look, one of the greatest things to do. I wouldn't be sitting here doing this right now if it wasn't for my wife and Jimmy. Okay, they have been trying to get me to do this forever.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what you got to do. You got to collaborate with people, man. That's the key to success in doing anything. Nobody does it alone, man. Nobody does it alone. Yeah, I'm sitting here drawing by myself. Yes, absolutely. But I was taught how to draw by a little Japanese girl that was about 5 feet tall named Susan Nemo. She was my, my first art teacher was a girl named Virginia Cook, God rest her soul. She's gone now. She was the mother of a guy I went to school with. She taught art here in the Grove, which is my neighborhood. And then I went to the Barnwell Art Center in downtown Shreveport to learn from a little Japanese lady named Susan Nemo. What a name, huh? Her last name was Nemo. I thought that was cool as shit because I'm an old Captain Nemo fan. I was a 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea guy when I was a kid. So, yeah. But anyway, getting back to the Rogues Gallery, look, Ron created one of the most badass characters ever. His demon Hayden was awesome, man. We did an entire fucking epic roleplay storyline around that guy. But yeah, you see, guys, I'm just darkening up some of the major lines that I'm going to need as basically the framework. That's all I'm doing. Now, these lines that I'm putting in here, I don't really need to darken them up. I just need to have an indication of where they're at. These, the panel borders.
All right, Bobby Joe, bringing snacks.
She in there? What she got?
Yep.
What she got?
Pretzels, hot dogs, pie, taco.
That's what I'm
pizza, fries, and cookies.
That's what I'm talking about. Bring it on, young lady.
That sounds like the balanced part of a very nutritious breakfast.
Yes. Nice to see I got one of my mods in here.
Yes.
If Ron gets out of hand, you whack his pee-pee, Bobby. No, I'm just kidding. I am just kidding. Ron is not going to get out of hand. He's one of my best friends, Bobby. He's a great guy.
Yep. He helped us get the Who Stole My Outback bread.
That's it. Who Stole My Outback bread? Yeah. If you haven't, well, you watched the thing yesterday, but just to let folks know, that's page 3. Now we're going to go to page 4 and do some framework on that. I want to get this done today, and we might get into depending on how long this takes, we might start plotting out page 6.
Ooh.
So, and guys, look, if you want to know what's going on with it now, one thing is going to change in the future. Now they got Jimmy on board streaming with me. I've got to get, if this is going to go anywhere, I've got to start working on it during the week, and I can't always stream. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start doing a lot of this work during the week, and the weekend stream, the Saturday stream is going to be like a catch-up stream and show you the work I've been doing, and then get on with some other things, you know. But anyway, getting back to the conversation, the Rogues Gallery for hell, all the mythology characters is pretty sweet, man. Regal Infernos is Glacial Huntress, and then you've got who was it? Oh yeah, American Fox. His is I actually asked David what I should name the guy, and he said Al-Shatane. I think it means demon or devil in some Arabic language. And Al-Shatane is just an evil. He's kind of like, who's that guy can touch things and make them blow up? He's kind of like Gambit. He can make anything turn into an explosive. Okay, so that's American Fox's nemesis right there. Because American Fox, he fought in Afghanistan, man. Or no, in Iraq. In Iraq, that's where he fought at. So but
demons are radical, Cal.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, that one that Ron came up with was badass. His name was Hayden, and we did an entire run. Like I said, the first one we did was one called Saving Saxon that was really good. Then we had some side, what I like to call side quests after that, and then we jumped right into the Hayden storyline, and that guys, that was like end game quality shit, because you had battles going on 2 fronts. You had the leadership of mythology, which was myself, Ron's character Knock,
Saxon.
We had Saxon, Travis's guy, and then who was the 4th? There was 4 of us.
I think P.A.T.R.I.O.T was there.
No, it wasn't P.A.T.R.I.O.T. P.A.T.R.I.O.T was back with you. You were leading. You were leading the fight against the demons.
That's right. It was Alpha Rev.
Was it Alpha Rev was it with us? Was he the 4th? Because I remember the 4th guy. It always changed. We always had 4 because you got to have an alert group, but the 4th guy was always changing. That was kind of fluid, but that final battle in the Hayden one was badass. Yup, and that led us into Royal Fox's storyline where she turned. Actually, no, that happened before that, man.
I think that happened before.
It actually ran parallel because if you remember, the Saving Saxon one is when she turned into she actually absorbed the Necromancer, if you remember, and that's how she became Shadow Fox. Yeah, that kind of ran parallel, because you remember Hayden was attacking the cities, and yeah.
Because that's how
I sent you all that stuff, right? I sent you all that stuff, didn't I, Ron? I know I sent Jimmy the stuff. I'm pretty sure I sent you the files.
Because that's how he was able to basically do what he did with our team. Yeah. With our league. Mm-hmm. Because, we were divided at the time.
Yeah, and she was out of the way because he was really scared of her. No doubt. Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure. Because I know and every once in a while I do open up that website, but I got all the major characters stuff out of there for you guys and sent it to all of you. Pretty sure Travis got his too. Let's see. Let's get this guy's foot up in the air.
But yeah, the Sin is In was the one that we stopped at, and man, that was gonna be good.
Yeah. Sin as in SIN, the Scientific Intelligence Network. Oh man, that was gonna be good. My gosh. I hate that we couldn't finish that because we were writing about the bad guys, and we were writing some dark shit too. It was really good.
Yeah. Yep.
It's a shame we didn't finish that one. But hey, if this takes off, we're going to finish it.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do a crossover and finish that shit.
Hell yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
But anyway, so what did you guys think of what's coming out of Comic-Con? Anybody got any comments about that? Nah, we didn't hold back. Yeah, we didn't. It was a lot of fun, man. That was, that. Look, I still love playing DCUO. I just don't get to do it as much anymore because I'm doing this. Well, Ron knows because I play football with him too. Matter of fact, guys, if you want to, hey Ron, do you want to stream our game on Twitch today? We got to play after this is over. I got to play Ron. We're both undefeated. We're both 12-0. He's the Detroit Lions, and I'm the Houston Texans, and we got a game to play this afternoon. Yeah, you want to do it? Okay. So, guys, probably about a half an hour. Give me a chance to get a munchie, and about a half an hour after this stream ends, we're going to go to Twitch, and you can see me get my ass kicked by my man Ronimus over there. All right. Well, he's actually Ron Phillips on here, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's known as Ronimus just about everywhere else. But anyway, yeah, Ron is a great guy. He's a lot of the guys I ran with back in the mythology days, I keep up with. I actually reached out to Northern to see if he wanted on here too.
Oh yeah.
If he wanted to drop by and see us, yeah. He said it was funny. He said, by the time I got this yesterday, I was so too tired, and I was like, "Well, it's okay, man. I was just letting you know about it." He thought I was inviting him on the stream or something,
right?
But I was just inviting him in the future. But anyway, yeah, a lot of those guys I still keep in touch with. I tell you, you know the one I hear from the most besides you two is Colin Redburst.
Really?
I see him all the time on Twitter, on Facebook. I mean, he's always commenting on my stuff, and he's watching. He's lurking out there somewhere.
Okay. Man, Colin, that was a good dude too, man.
Yeah, he was cool as shit.
And I remember back in the day when I think he was still in college.
Yeah, he was going to Georgia Tech.
Yeah,
that's where he got his degree from.
Yeah, he was doing his rap thing,
Mm-hmm.
Those dudes were talented. He's talented.
Yeah, he is. We had a lot of talented members of mythology, man. We definitely did. No doubt about it.
And I think he's actually working for a social media network now. I don't want to.
Yeah, he's working for Snapchat, I believe.
Yeah.
I believe that's exactly who he's working with.
Yeah. So, shout out to all of my mythos out there.
Right? All you guys from mythology days.
Yep.
How's my grandkids doing today? Are they still with you, Bobby, or did they go back to Dad's? How are they doing? I got to start giving my grandkids drawing art lessons here pretty soon. I sent them for Christmas last year. I sent them big sketch pads and portfolios and everything, but Zoom kind of ticked me off. I had been hosting a Gamanon meeting on Zoom, and I'm about to get a hold of them and let them know I'm not doing that anymore. Zoom, for some reason, doesn't want to take my money, and I don't know what their deal is. They have some kind of glitch on their side where it won't take my business card, and I'm only going to use certain accounts for certain things. And if you don't want my money, fine. I just won't use you, Mm-hmm. Let's see. They're fine. They are watching you on YouTube. Cool.
Awesome.
Well, hey, Kale. Hey, Harper. How you doing? Papa Joe loves you very much. It's good to see you guys. And if Chad's there, tell him I said hey. But anyway, what was I just talking about? I had a boomer moment, brother. Who knows?
I think you passed it on to me because I don't remember either.
So what do you think? What's your favorite thing to come out of the con so far, man?
Oh man, I mean, so many of those trailers were good. I mean, I'm nitpicky on some of the things that I saw.
Well, we'll get into the details of that when we show them here. By the way, guys, I got hit by copyrights all over the place yesterday, so we won't be watching the full trailers. I'll just get you the titles of them. You can look them up yourself, but we are going to freeze frame some things we want to talk about during them, and we'll definitely go over Phase 5, what's coming, and the little bit of Phase 6 that we saw. I can't believe they were actually showing us stuff from Phase 6. That's crazy. Yeah, I think they did that just to let people know the Avengers was coming back.
Right. I mean,
that's what I think was going on there.
Since a lot of people have not received Phase 4 so well.
Yeah. Well, you know my thoughts on it.
Yeah.
I am not really down with what they've been doing in Phase 4. And it's not. Let me be clear. It's not that I don't that I hate it. It's just
right.
Wow.
Yeah, you're right, Ron.
Could have done so much better. Let's see. And that there was an actual plan to aim. Yes, absolutely. Because it's been rudderless up to this point. Since Endgame, they've just been throwing things against the wall and seeing if it'll stick.
Right.
That's the way it comes off to me, no doubt. But I did see some things coming up in the next few phases that I like, but not all of it. Some of it's just like, really? I mean, who the hell? We'll talk about it when I pull it up. I've got to do at least 15 more minutes of this, man. If I don't do this stuff, it's not going to get done.
Oh, no, we need it done.
But who the hell needs Agatha Harkness? Who needs a series about that bitch? I mean, what is that? What is that all about?
I mean, I know she played a major part in Doctor Strange comics, but doesn't seem that way in MCU. So,
come on, man. Give me a break. Give me a break.
I mean, don't get me wrong. She's a great character. The actor that played her did great. I like her. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. We really need a series on her.
She don't need her own series? And let me ask you this. What's with Disney wanting to make all these bad guys likable? With giving them their own stuff. What is that?
It's like they're taking the meme when you're a kid, you root for the hero, but when you're an adult, you understand the villain too far.
Yeah, whatever.
It seems like
I don't understand villains. I don't like villains. Screw them.
Right.
You know me. I'm all about that first day. I am all about that first day we went free to play in DCUO.
Yep.
You will never reach level 6.
Yep.
What I'm talking about there, guys, is the day that DCUO went free to play. We surrounded a place called Big Belly Burger in Gotham City. We put a raid group together, which is 8 players, and we put 2 guys on each intersection. And the guy that said what I just said, I was quoting Universal Titan. He was one of the original guys in the league. And what it was, we were in the PvP phase. And in the PvP phase, you can be attacked by anybody, okay? The villains would attack the heroes at any time, right? And so we surrounded a Big Belly Burger that we knew that it was a level 5 villain mission in Gotham City, and we killed everybody trying to get in there.
Yep.
And they were bitching at us in Versus chat, going, "Oh, stop killing us! We got to do our mission." And we're like, "Hey, if you want to do your mission, go to the PvE phase where you won't get attacked. Get lost, right, Joker." You know, and we just had a field day killing level 5. And we were all beasts at the time. We were all level 30 plus and just beastly characters. And these guys were just starting the game, and they were getting their ass handed to us. do it by us. We had a ball all day long, just nuking villains left and right. It was great.
Or like my favorite thing was because my main character on there is called Mystic Mom. She's a sorcery character, but her secondary role is a healer. So I would go to one of the lower level bounties in the PvP phase, or I think back then they even worked in the PvE phase when the villains would have just the character that they were fighting the bounty just almost dead. I would heal him right back up, and he would
yeah. You were one of those guys. Yeah. That's the kind of guy that pissed me off. Oh, because there was villains doing the same thing.
And that's the only reason why I did it, because the villains did it to us.
Oh yeah. That's funny. Okay, you should be able to see this a little clearer now with the darker pencil in there, I think.
Yeah, that's looking good, Joe.
What you got? You got the torpedo hitting the deck right here, and everybody bailing, and her getting blown towards the cabin, her trying to get up with the helicopter bearing down on her, and the privateer's eye patch and everything. Yeah, this is look good. I like the way it's looking, man. I really do. Okay, we got one more to flesh out, and then I'll be ready to do digital on this stuff. We got the privateer jumping down. Okay, let's get this stuff all in here. Now, the part that is really, I haven't decided what this is going to look like yet. This is where the space is folding, and we got the Huey helicopter coming through there. And him jumping out the side of it. So, haven't really decided how that's going to look as far as the breakdown of, the space folding right there. Don't really know what that's going to look like. I'm leaning towards a thick line, but I don't want to make a hard line and make a decision on that yet. That's a good thing about doing it this way is, let's see. Oh, hey, there's your boy B-Boy Beaver. He's in there.
Yeah, that looks amazing already.
Yeah, it's looking good. But I'm thinking about a kind of a, what do you say? It looks kind of like a river, a hard line, but kind of disjointed on the outside of it.
Yes,
kind of thing. I'm thinking about that.
That's what I was thinking too, and like maybe like a, I mean, I know you're not at the coloring stage yet, but like a teal aqua-ish. Well,
it's definitely gonna be a lighter color. Yeah, for sure. It's definitely gonna be lighter because most of the stuff in contrast is gonna be dark. So, yeah absolutely. But anyway, this is probably gonna be my favorite page of the book.
That might
if I do get to where I can make a 0 issue, because it's still a possibility. I don't know. We're getting close to the 19th, but if I can make a 0 issue of this, which of course if I do, I'll get you a copy of it, bro. But if I get a 0 issue made, this will probably be the cover of it.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna do a cover for the book itself, but. If it comes down to it and I can get a 0 preview issue out, and guys, if you don't know what I'm talking about, a lot of times to let me see how we're sitting here. Yeah, a lot of times to advertise a book, what they'll do is they'll put out, if they've got like 5 pages done with no dialogue on it or anything like that, just say it's black and white inks, kind of like the Walking Dead always was presented was in black and white, but. Mine's going to be in color, but if I get the ink work done without the color, then what I'll do is I'll put those 5 pages together in what they call a 0 issue. And it's just a teaser where you can look at the artwork and see if you're interested in the book. I'm trying to remember. I know I've got a couple of 0 issues somewhere, but they're mostly for independent comic books. I don't think I have any that... I think I might have an Image one that was done for like Tomb Raider, maybe something like that. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about when I say getting a 0 issue together.
Yeah.
Of course, he's got the rifle, and I want to go ahead and make this line around it because it's definitely going to be that kinetic shield is definitely, you're going to be able to see it because the gunfire is going to be coming in and there's going to be some bullets grabbed in there.
dude. Like,
now,
I
if you
love
weren't
that
watching
idea so
yesterday,
much.
and one way I'm going to show it is I'm going to get rid of the lines from the helicopter inside that barrier. Right? And by the way, kids, if you're paying attention, you can use one of these things like a pencil almost. Kneaded erasers are great like that. So anyway, yeah, I'm excited, man. This is looking really cool. I'm liking what I'm putting down on the paper. And you know, that's all it took was me just getting rolling on it, Jimmy.
Yeah.
You know? Getting more and more confident in it by the day. And the reason why I say confident, guys, I have never drawn a comic book in my life. I've drawn a few pages of Carl Coltrane, The Night Stalker. Kolchak, not Coltrane, Kolchak. It was a TV show that was on when I was a kid. And if you follow me on Facebook, you saw that the first signed posters went out to the guy that owns Excalibur in Shreveport, my crack dealer. That's what I call my comic book vendor. And the guy that works for him, I've known since we were about 5 or 6 years old, I guess. And I drew my first comic book images at his house, spending the night. You know, I've known that guy that long, and I think he was more excited to see this stuff than I was. You know,
I mean, but can you blame him? I mean,
no, I can't blame him at all. I think it's awesome. I'm just, you know, I'm cautiously optimistic because I know how the art world is, and I know it's all objective. I know you guys think this is going to do well, but it's really up to the general public whether they're going to like it or not. And I think they will. I think they will. But you know, you never know. You never know how something's going to go over. Right. The main reason why I started streaming it was to protect my character. So if somebody tries to copy this, I can point at YouTube and go, "Hey, that's my guy. Stop trying to make money off my idea, you punk."
Right.
You know, that kind of thing. So, okay, he's dark enough. Let's just finish the bubble around him a little bit. And then we've got her on the deck. Now, if you're not in the military, all girls put their hair up in the military. That is not a man bun. That's a chick. Nobody will have a man bun unless they're Samoan in my comic book. Thank you very much. Or a samurai. Listen, if I stole your idea, I'd at least buy you Outback. It's all about the bread, ain't it, Ron? It's all about the bread, bro. It's all about that bread. That's why he goes. That's why he goes to Outback. It's that bread,
it's
man.
Like, would you like to order? No, just more bread. We're good.
Just more bread. We're good.
Yep.
Thank you. I mean, the steak's great, but bring the bread.
Right.
I need the bread.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we're at 15 minutes to the hour, so I don't want Ron to accuse me of ducking him, so we're about to get to the trailer talk here in a minute.
All right.
As soon as I get done fleshing this one out, I'm almost finished.
And then, Joe, something just came to my mind.
What's that, bro?
Do you remember that short story I wrote where Justifers met the Mythology Officer Corps?
No, I don't.
No?
Where is that?
So, I thought I put it on Engine, but I think I have a copy. I can send it to you.
Okay, you need to send it to him because, no, I don't remember that one, bro.
Yeah.
I remember the ones that we wrote together.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah, that one, that's when Steel Wing discovered that his parents were actually Mystic Mom and Tom Titan.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. That's cool, man.
Yeah.
That's a cool story.
Yeah. And they fought P.A.T.R.I.O.T and his army.
Wow.
P.A.T.R.I.O.T is Mystic Mom's nemesis.
Okay.
He's a demon, too.
Wow.
But
what's with you guys and the demons?
I don't
know. Swear.
But
you and Knock, you love them demons, man.
But yeah, that was an epic battle. You and Frost Knight actually went toe to toe against one of his top generals.
Really? Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
But
I just know the way Knock.
So
the way Knock ended that Hayden story was kick-ass.
mm-hmm.
He had all four of us doing something in it. That was really cool. Ron, the way you finished that story up, I got to tell you, if I never told you before, that was badass. How you wrapped that thing up. It was dynamite.
Mm-hmm.
It really was.
You could tell.
I was more in that storyline. I was more focused on what the lower characters were doing in the battle against the demons. That's what I was all about that, man.
Right.
I mean that was end game quality stuff right there. Take your time, bud. I'm playing a time waster game on my laptop while listening to you guys. Okay, no problem. Well, we're finished fleshing that one out. I think I can definitely see what's going on with that one. And what I do, guys, is I take pictures of all this stuff, and I like to do this every stream just so I can show guys what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
What I do is there's a program on iPad, and my daughter Amanda made me hip to this. It's called Procreate. And you go on there, and like you can see, I'm already working on page 1 doing the digitals, right? This is the one with the Coast Guard cutter. You can see my drawing on there just fine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this thing's got layers, and I can turn that layer off, and I've barely done any of the inks, as you can see.
Oh, wow.
Okay? But I just take a picture, and then I put it on here as a layer and draw over it. And then I make it disappear to see how it looks.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I'm doing it, guys. That's how I did all those posters. That's how I did them. So,
that's how the magic is happening.
That's how the magic is happening. You see it here. That's
yeah.
how it's happening. Okay, guys, I'm going to wheel around and get over to the desk, and we're going to talk some Comic-Con stuff before we sign off for today. Hang on one second. Jimmy, entertain them while I switch positions, bro.
Well, I'm starting to work more on the Justifiers a little bit. I've started writing the first episode, but I think I want to flesh out the biographies a little bit more first. So I'll keep you guys updated on that on this channel. Maybe I'll start posting videos on the channel.
Yes, start your own channel. I told you all you need is that phone.
Yes, yes.
Look, one of the best YouTubers I know started with just his phone, and he edited it all on the phone. There are apps you can use to do that with. Yeah, you can. Don't let it be a hindrance not having a computer, bro. You can use your phone. I mean, these things are amazing what they can do now. Do what now?
Ron said, "Dance, monkey, dance." Talking about me.
Right. Hang on, my camera's fixing to go crazy.
Whoa, we're going for a ride, folks. Go right.
All right. And the light's not going to be really good right here until I move the light.
And then
I think I can pull it in to the side here real quick. Can at least get half of my face worth of damn. That's good enough for then, what we're going to do today.
Oh, those 2 pictures I sent you too, if we have time.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We're going to get to that. Okay, so let's go ahead and show you one more time. I'm going to do a little plug-in here. Let's go with the pictures he wanted to show from his friend. Now, this is some work by B-Boy Beaver. Is what he's called. I made sure I got his name right because I wasn't about to call somebody Beaver unless they told me to. But anyway, let me get this set up correctly. Okay. That right there is... did he tell you who that was?
Yes,
what is
that's actually...
name?
His name is Kid Atomic.
Kid Atomic, okay. All right.
He has atomic powers. He actually has a character on DCUO.
Really?
Modeled after this.
Start writing about him, man. Start doing your own thing. You're a good artist. Do it, man. Ain't nobody stopping you. Ain't nobody stopping you.
I told you, buddy. Yep.
No doubt. Let's see. He's got one more, I think. Yeah, Spider-Man character. Is that supposed to be Miles or?
Well, we haven't really decided. It's an original Spider character.
Okay.
It's not Miles, but it's a working name. It's a working name that he's working on.
Okay.
I'm trying to help him come up with ideas for it and stuff.
I got you.
But I mean, this dude, as you see, he has a talent. He loves to draw.
Yep.
I'm kind of trying to do him like I had to do you, kick you in the butt a little bit.
Kick us in the butt. Well, we're gonna start kicking back, bro. You better get to writing.
Yeah.
That's all I got to tell you.
Sir.
And why you're not gonna have this guy work for you, I don't know. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So I tell you what, B-Boy Beaver, you kick him in the butt, make him write, and we'll see if we can't get him an artist. Because I'm not gonna be able to do his stuff for him. I'm too busy with my own. But he knows enough talented people that he can get somebody to do it for him. No, he's a different Spider-Verse character. Oh, okay. All right.
Yep.
Cool, man. Well, I like your work, dude. It's really cool. I really dig it. That Kid Atomic looks really cool, and so does the Spider-Verse character. There's really neat stuff, man.
Yeah, and actually, he has an interesting take on... Did you ever watch Captain Planet, or have you heard of Captain Planet and the Planeteers?
Yes, of course I have. You
So
know I've heard of that guy.
Where he's mixed and matched those characters with Avatar: The Last Airbender characters. So, like, for example, Kwame, who, had the power of Earth, he's an earthbender.
Mm-hmm.
Wheeler is a firebender. Things like that.
Yeah.
Like, the dude is talented.
Ah, good. Well, you need to get on it, man. Get on it. Get to creating. We need you. We need you, man. I mean, look, if you guys don't know about Rippa by now, this guy's up to 3 million on his first campaign on his comic book. And his goal is to do business and pretty much give us what Marvel and DC used to give us. Good stories without the political agenda. And so that's, I ordered mine the first day, thank God, because I don't know if you checked that out or not, man, but cover A and cover B sold out the first 2 days. All you can get is cover C. That's all you can get. I got cover A first day, so thank God for that. But anyway, let's go ahead and let me go ahead and get this set up to watch some of these trailers that we had going on. Let me turn this down, get the music calmed down.
And Ron, to answer your question earlier, yes, I probably will hang out with you guys on PSN.
Okay, cool. We'll get you in the party. You can sit here and make fun of us as we're getting our asses I'm getting my ass kicked. You can sit there and laugh at me.
Like, hey, these aren't the Washington Commanders.
Right. What the hell? All right, let's see. All of these should be in the history. I watched them yesterday. So let me go through here and see. Yep. Okay. Okay, first of all, now they shouldn't hit me for this. This is Everything and Always. Actually, this is Soups is doing this one. We'll go ahead and we'll let this one play. Let me get bear with me, guys. Get the browser up. Did I not kill the sound yet? I thought I killed that. Is it still playing? No. Huh? It is? Huh. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's try this. Let's go to this one first. And, of course, there's an ad.
What is life without ads?
Right.
There's a gun on. It's the choir car. You don't remember me?
Bobby Joe said she only hears you talking.
Really?
Alright guys, after a long day, Marvel Studios is up next on Hall H. This is what we came for. Whoa.
Yeah.
Let's go!
All right, this is the introduction of what's
The
coming
alarm's
up,
been
guys.
cleared.
This
Kevin
is
Feige's about to
live
come on
at
the
the Comic
stage.
Con. Now you can tell me to pause it.
When I was on
whenever,
this
Jimmy.
stage in 2019, we introduced Phase 4 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And believe it or not, Almost everything we announced that day has come to fruition. And now, believe it or not, we are approaching the end of Phase 4 when She-Hulk Attorney at Law comes out. And this November, Phase 4 comes to a close with Black Panther: Wakanda Forever.
Now we're going to look at the
Black
trailers
Panther's
for
the
She-Hulk
end
and
of Phase
Wakanda
4.
Forever.
What in the heck is Phase 5? Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania kicks off Phase 5 on February 17th. We've got, coming to Disney Plus, Secret Invasion.
Now, Secret
Finally,
Invasion
Guardians
is
of the Galaxy Volume 3 comes out in May.
Which
We are
it's gonna
shooting
be
right
interesting
now
how they're
our
gonna
new
do that, 'cause
series
it
for
seems
Disney
like
Plus,
in the MCU,
Echo,
the Skrulls
and I can't
were
wait
the
to...
allies in this.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. I went ahead and paused it.
So, because in the comics, as you know, as many people probably know, they were the main antagonists of the whole thing.
Yeah, but they flipped
So
the
is this
script
gonna
in the
be like
movies,
a-
though, haven't they? They're like
They're allies.
they're allies. Yeah, it's very strange.
So maybe it's a rogue group of Skrulls that we're going to deal with in Secret Invasion.
There must be something like that because they definitely in Captain Marvel had them being hunted or something like that by the Kree, didn't they? Something like that.
Yeah.
So the script was definitely flipped. Okay, they've got Guardians of the Galaxy 3, which I've heard rumor they're going to kill them all off in it. I don't know. Let's hope that's not the case. But
Yeah, I hope not either. That's
and
or a double cross. That's a good point. That's a good point. It could be a double cross. The Skrulls playing us the whole time.
Yeah, there you go.
That is kind of their MO.
Yep. Okay. And then we got Echo the series, which some of this stuff, guys, I'm not even interested in. The first three things they mentioned, cool. Echo, if you haven't seen Hawkeye, she's introduced in that one. She's an Indian, as in Native American character, that is deaf. And I think she's a mob boss or something, right? A hitman or something?
She was a mob boss.
Yeah. So anyway, let's continue.
Meet all of her characters. We're in production on The Marvels, the sequel to Captain Marvel 2. Loki Season 2 is shooting right now. Blade, starring Mahershala Ali, comes out November 3rd, and we start filming
Here's
this
one I'm going to have an
October.
issue with right here.
What, Blade?
How do you improve on perfection?
Yeah.
And especially Disney. Do you think Disney's going to put out an R-rated movie with a bunch of blood and titties in it? Do you really think that? No.
No.
You're not going to see nothing like that. Nope. Not going to happen. Nope.
We'll get the 90s version.
Yeah. We'll get the PG version.
From the Spider-Man
and
series.
look, guys, go watch Blade with Wesley Snipes. It's a great movie. It really is.
It's because of movies like that we even have the MCU.
That's it. Exactly. That's what drummed up interest back in the day. All right, let's continue.
Yeah. Our series Ironheart is a part of Phase 5, shooting right now. Turning in her own series, Agatha, Coven of Chaos. And I am very happy to confirm that Sam Wilson will be appearing in the next Captain America film, which is called Captain America: New World Order.
Just because of the title.
And rounding out Phase 5, we have a series on Disney Plus. This is very special.
Because as many people know, well, you can see by my superhero, I'm a huge patriotic person. I love Captain America, and I still think to this day that the best Marvel movie ever made is The Winter Soldier. Okay, it just is. And you can argue with me about it all day long. The only one that comes close is Infinity War. I mean, it's just the whole message of that movie is fantastic. It is a great film from beginning to end, and it really, I mean, the original Captain America was a good movie. It was a great introduction, but if you really want to know what Captain America is about, him being a war veteran, that was really established in that movie. The fact that Falcon started running with him, who was another war vet. I mean, look, everything about that movie from beginning to end is awesome. And I wasn't, I mean, you know, Falcon and the Winter Soldier was okay. It was an okay series, but if they don't mess that up, they could really solidify the Falcon as Captain America in that movie, you know? So I'm interested to see that one. The first three I'm interested in, Quantumania, Invasion, and Guardians of the Galaxy. After that, all that other stuff, and then the first thing that piqued my interest again was Captain America, New World Order.
It's going to be an 18-episode first season. 18 episodes.
Yes!
And this one interests me too.
Daredevil, Born Again.
Daredevil, Born Again, yes.
And starring in that show are two people I
But
hope
I'm
you've
more
heard
hyped for what
of,
he's
Mr.
about to
Charlie
talk about.
Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio.
I'm more hyped for what he's about to talk
The end of Phase 5.
because he's about to
July
mention the one I've been
26,
waiting on forever.
2024 with this.
It's actually a reboot. Well, not this one, but Phase 6 when it touches on that. Thunderbolts, now that's a Suicide Squad, basically, the Marvel version, isn't it?
More or
and
less,
we will
yeah.
go through the team another day. There are many more surprises to come. If
And
you
you know
guys
how I
wouldn't
am
mind
about
looking
villains
ahead a
and
little
villains.
bit with me to Phase 6.
But this, boys and girls,
Phase 6, confirming Fantastic Four is
the fantastic.
November 8th, 2024.
You don't want me.
First thing.
You don't want
Now
me.
there's a lot of dates
No, you
there,
don't.
and I am not going to be plenty of time to have more
that's
surprises
well,
to take you
I'll
through
touch on
everything.
it here in a
But
second.
you
I'll
might
let him finish.
want to know how Phase 6 ends.
All,
And there
all
are
they
two
tell us about
films
Phase 6 is how it
that
starts
bring
with
Phase
Fantastic
6 to a
Four
close.
and how it's going to end. And the ending looks. See what the teams are. Guys, don't know who Kang is. He's at the end of the Loki series. And Secret War. And I don't know if you've noticed this little nuance. The logo and everything for Secret War is black and white. You know what that means?
Yeah.
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 They're going to introduce the symbiote. Friggin' Spider-Man's black outfit. That's where he got it in the original comic books, was
Yep.
during the Secret War. The thing that would eventually become Venom. So anyway, we got those, and let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and pop up the. What are you interested in out of that bunch while I'm firing up these two trailers we're going to look at?
Well, I kind of agree with you on everything there. Like the
Yeah.
first three piqued my interest. Echo kind of does pique my interest only because that's when Daredevil and Kingpin are officially making their comebacks. Charlie Cox and Vincent I can't say his last name. The guy that plays
Vincent
Kingpin.
D'Onofrio.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yep. I
They
call
are
him
coming
Crane
back in the
Technique
Echo
because
series.
when I first, okay, many old bastards will remember him. He's a really good actor. He's been around a long time. The first thing I ever saw him in, he was Private Joker, or no, he was Private P.A.T.R.I.O.T in Full Metal Jacket, the war movie
Yes.
about Vietnam. He's the guy that killed his own drill sergeant. He was a slow guy, retarded, that got beat up during basic training and basically became a killer.
Mhm.
And a lot of people know him from his run on is it Special Victims Unit?
No, it was on
Criminal Intent.
Criminal Intent.
It was Law and Order, and that's where I started calling him Crane Technique, because that's when you knew it was that guy's ass. Because if he looked at you like this, kind of cock-headed, he was on you. He knew all
Yep.
about what you were doing. He
Yep.
was going to get you. So
Yeah.
that's why I call him Crane Technique.
Yeah, my first introduction to him as an actor was in Men in Black.
Yeah, he was the guy that the cockroach decided to take over. That's right. Yep. I do remember that shit. That was funny as hell. But
Right.
anyway,
Sugar
that look, we're talking about Disney Plus, okay? And unless they're going to put a TV 14 thing on it to where, I mean, I don't know if you've watched The Old Man yet on FX, but you can do a lot of shit with TV 14. You really can. You can drop some F-bombs and stuff like that. You know, you can get away with it. But I just don't see Disney doing that. And I just hope they don't mess it up, man. I really, because the Netflix, a lot of people agree that the Netflix version of Daredevil is probably the best television that Marvel has ever put out.
Yes.
And I would agree with that myself. I think it's one of the greatest TV series ever made. Mm-hmm. And my favorite part of it was in season 2, when him and Daredevil were on that rooftop, and he was trying to talk the Punisher out of killing that guy. And he looked at Daredevil and said, "Man, you're a half measure." This guy's just gonna do it again, you know. Yeah, awesome stuff. But anyway, yeah, that I'm hoping they don't mess that up. I'm not even interested in Blade. I just don't see them making a bloodfest kind of movie like the original Blade. I can't see that out of Disney.
I mean, I might watch it just because I have a feeling.
Yeah.
The 2 Avengers movies coming out.
Yeah.
He's going to be on the team just because currently in the comics, he is one of the main roster.
Well, yeah, you know, they warm everything up in the comic books. I mean, if you remember when we were younger, Nick Fury was a white guy, but around the turn of the century, they turned him into a black guy that looked just like Samuel L. Jackson. And they did it on purpose because they knew they were going to make movies eventually, and they wanted him to play the part. So they made him look like that on purpose in the comic books. So yeah, you're right. The comic books are a clear indicator of what they're going to do. Okay, now let's take a look at this one. Look, guys, this is the first one of their TV shows that I'm actually hyped about. Okay, it's She-Hulk, and let me get the browser up here. You can go watch this trailer, but the things I loved about it were, let me find it real quick. I'm just going to show still frames because I got hit yesterday. It shows Homeboy training her at the beginning of it. Yeah. There's a bunch of stuff of them working out and stuff and throwing rocks and all this other stuff. They look like they're on a deserted island or something. But the thing that made me jump out of my chair, guys, this is one of my favorite characters. Anybody that's played DCO with me will tell you I have a She-Hulk character that I made. And
he does.
And I love this character. I love John Byrne's run on it. And John Byrne, this is why I'm not really a fan of Deadpool, because everybody's like, yeah, he broke the fourth wall first, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, no, he didn't. This chick did it way back in the 80s, in the late 80s. Yep. She was talking to the audience. And she actually does it in the trailer. At one point, hang on, let me see if I can freeze frame it right there. Yeah, he's telling her to get some spandex. That's your best friend for when you change and everything. And let me see. And he's training her. Go ahead.
One important thing I want to point out in this too. I want to know where in the timeline this is, because Hulk's arm is healed, or it's not even in the cast or in the sling anymore. Whereas, after Endgame, spoilers if nobody's seen Endgame, his arm's all screwed up. Even in Shang-Chi, when he's Bruce Banner, he's in a sling.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't notice that. But you know what? I kind of wonder if they even pay attention to the details with this shit anymore. But, I digress. Right. Maybe it healed over time. I'm sure they'll explain it somehow, hopefully.
That's possible, Ron.
But you see,
in the 5 years before Endgame.
What is it? What did he say?
He said maybe in the 5 years before Endgame.
Yeah, could be. But anyway, they're sitting there talking, and look, she's looking at the TV screen and talking to us about what he just said, and then she does a double take. That I just about jumped out of my chair. I mean, dude, if they really want to do it right, they'll blow her clothes off, have her just in bra and panties, and have her scream at the screen at Kevin Feige. Why are you doing this to me? Because that's what she used to do to John Byrne all the time in the book. She'd be. Remember the famous pictures where she's jumping rope with no clothes on, and the rope is all in front of her genitals and stuff. It's hilarious, man. Oh, but anyway, the CGI still looks a little wonky on this, but it's not near as bad as it was, though. But she's a lawyer, and you guys go watch this. This is supposed to be funny, okay? That's why when you see it, it seems really funny through most of it. But the thing I want to show you here at the end.
That's a good point. B-Boy Beaver said maybe he exposed himself to more gamma rays to boost his healing.
Right. There she is flipping him off because he pushed her off a cliff. But here at the end of it, another attorney comes jumping in.
Yes, and I want you to pause it at a certain point. A little bit forward, like 2 seconds. Nope, go back a little bit.
Yeah. It's the yellow outfit. No doubt about it. It's
yes,
the yellow
that's
outfit.
What I want to get at.
And if you guys look back at pictures of Daredevil from his original run, he didn't have a red outfit to begin with. He had a yellow one. I say yellow. It was yellow and black is what it was.
Yeah.
And
he looked like he played for Washington.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, he comes rolling in at the end. You don't ever see his face. That's the most you see of him is the two sticks he's holding. And but yeah, they're obviously going to have a little, and it's not surprising. They're both lawyers, so you know. Right. But the other one that we've got to look at, guys, is let me see if I can get back to my list. Yeah, is this one, Wakanda Forever.
Oh man, I teared up when I watched this one.
Go watch this one, guys. It's gonna get you in all the feels. They've got pictures of our guy that we lost way too soon. Chadwick Boseman's his name, and he's Denai's back in it. What's Denai's last name, Rhonda? Okay, I can't even pronounce what she just said. But anyway, the girl from The Walking Dead. But this looks really cool. But the guy I want to really focus on is he doesn't show up until about halfway through it, but he's teased all through it though.
Yeah, and I want to talk about that too.
Okay, no problem. Let me get to his freeze frame. I just want to show him some of the visuals here. Of course, you got the Queen. What's the girl's name that plays the Queen?
Angela Bassett.
Angela Bassett. That's it. Yeah.
Now Stella got her groove back. But anyway.
Yeah, and then you got. Now they're speculating. We don't see in this trailer, which good for them. They're keeping it a secret. Who the Black Panther is? We don't know. It's been rumored that it's her, the sister.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the rumor is. They show somebody being born in the water, and I think it's kind of funny that they show the water. And then you got the whales with, these have got to be Atlanteans, right?
Yeah.
They've got to be Atlanteans. And yes, Marvel has Atlanteans just like DC because, you know, they have gods just like DC does. I mean, you know, some of these are universal types of things, and the Lost City of Atlantis is universal in all of it. But it looks like somebody's investigating something in the ocean and something goes horribly wrong, or somebody's taken over the boat or something. I don't know what this is, but there seems to be a lot going on. And then you see this young man, and then you see him all grown up come walking right out of the water, stepping right onto their beach. In Wakanda, and that's him. That's the guy I've been looking forward to seeing, and that's Namor. Now, if you guys don't know about this character, this guy, think Tony Stark, only Atlantean. He knows he's the toughest dude around. He could give a shit what you think. He's. I guess you'd call him kind of like Black Adam. He's. You never know which way this guy's going to go. He's an anti-hero kind of thing.
He basically is. He's just all about.
And he's totally down with OPP because he has an affair with Sue Richards in the comic book, Sue Storm. Yeah. So yeah, he doesn't care if you've got a lady or not. He's gonna go after that.
Right.
But anyway, we've got more of this stuff and don't really know what the struggle is. It looks like it's a war between the Atlanteans and Wakanda, is what it looks like to me. I mean, there's one scene which I thought was cool as hell where they show him on the beach, shit's exploding everywhere, and he's just standing there like, was that a gnat? What are you doing?
Right.
You know, like he doesn't care. And of course they got pictures of Chadwick in there, you know. And the music's really good. You need to go watch this trailer.
Yes.
Now, me and Rhonda were arguing last night. Is that Angela Bassett or is that the spy character? The one
that's Angela Bassett.
Is it? Okay. So I'm wrong. He says it's Angela Bassett too. And it looks like that guy's back, the guy from the CIA.
Oh yeah.
Man, I'm pretty sure we're coming up on.
Oh,
yeah, there it is, right there.
Cooper?
You see all that stuff blowing up around him, and his soldiers start hitting the water, and he's just standing there, like, what? What do you want? But yeah, this looks pretty cool, man.
Yeah, and as excited as I am for Namor,
I
don't like the route they took with him.
Now, why are you saying that?
Because they made him more look like Aztec or Mayan in descent. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong.
Oh, it's the ethnic look of him. Is that what you're saying? He should look more like an elf. I mean, is that what you're telling me?
Right, he looks more like an elf. In the comic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
not,
this is what he's talking about. Is this? Look at him right here. Hang on, let me see if I can get a better freeze frame. There it is, right there.
I think he's going to be good.
There he is.
But
yeah,
it's just like it doesn't make sense to me.
He looks more like Samoan, kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of like The Rock. And you know what? One thing I did notice, he doesn't look slim and svelte like he is in the comic books. He's a very cut dude, man. He's more. Oh,
he's more trim in the
comics. He's more trim and athletic looking. I wonder if they're going to have the wings on his ankles.
They did do a promotional picture a while back. I believe he is.
Wow. So he'll be able to fly too.
I hope so.
Wow. That's badass. I've been looking forward to seeing this guy. I really have. The only guy I want to see more is the dude that got killed in fucking Doctor Strange. Yeah. So, you know, I'm not even going to start about that. I did not like Doctor Strange, people. I didn't like it. It pissed me off. But me and my brother had a discussion about it, and really they're gearing these movies more towards the younger generation. They're not gearing it towards us old school fans. And, I just have to realize that because that really pissed me off. We've been waiting to see him forever in the MCU, and then all of a sudden he's gone in 5 minutes. That looks badass right there. But, yeah, I'm with you. I thought the same thing. I just wasn't as vehement about it as you're being. I'm taking a wait-and-see attitude on that. But it definitely looks like the and that's about the only part we see with the Black Panther is from behind. I can't tell if that's a male or a female body. I mean, I just can't.
I think it's a female body.
It may be a female, but the name of the movie is Wakanda Forever. And it's sure, by the first trailer we're seeing, it looks like a war between Atlantis and Wakanda, is what it looks like to me. So.
And I got to agree with B-Boy Beaver on this one. The costumes and makeup for the Atlanteans make them look like the Na'vi from Avatar.
Yeah, they do. They do. I thought the same thing. That looks kind of goofy to me, too. I wasn't sure if it was his soldiers or if it was those gorilla guys from, the first one from up in the mountains.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I thought.
But it could be Atuma's troops, too, because I think Atuma's supposed to be in this, too.
Really?
And those might be his troops.
Okay. Well, anyway. Well, listen, guys, we're going to wrap it up for now. And, Ron, we will meet up. I'll start the party and everything about 5 minutes till 6. That'll give me time to eat something. And if you guys want to watch us continue our conversation, some old school mythologites, we're going to be watching me and Ron do battle as the Detroit Lions take on the Houston Texans in Madden 22. Is that the game? 22? Yeah. The newest version, the 23 is coming out pretty soon. Did you? Well, we'll talk about that on Twitch, Ron. The quarterback stuff came out. I think I texted you about that. I'm not sure, but anyway, I want to thank Justifer Jim for showing up, and he as often as he can be here, he's going to be here. And I also want to thank the chat for showing up. Thank you, Bobby, for watching things for me. B-Boy Beaver, thanks for tuning in, man. I was more than happy to show off your work anytime you want to give me some, as long as it's PG rated. I'm not going to put any nudes up. You know, we're on YouTube. We got to watch our content a little bit. I can cuss a little bit, but that's why my character's a pirate, guys, so I can get away with the language. But anyway, I want to thank you, Jim, for being here. I hope you're appreciating the work. And I will see you guys over on Twitch at 6 o'clock. That'll give me time to throw a protein bar down my neck and put the word out on social media that we're going to go over to Twitch early tonight instead of waiting until midnight. So, all right, guys. Any final thoughts there, Jim, to tell the listening audience?
Drink your water, and may the power protect you.
There you go. And truer words have never been said. Look, guys, until we see you again, you guys... Oh, by the way, I want to tell you also that the next time you'll see me on YouTube is tomorrow afternoon. It's my 57th birthday tomorrow. And that 70s Rocks fan is doing a special stream about the movie Zardoz. It is an acid trip type movie that... you guys have probably seen the meme of Sean Connery wearing a red G-string with a pistol in his hand and a ponytail. It's from that movie. It's an acid trip from the 70s. It's crazy. I watched it the other night on Prime, and it is nuts. But anyway, he's doing a stream about that, and this is the second time he's asked me on. It looks like he wants me to be over there quite a bit because he's got another stream coming up with a special guest the second week of August. And, well, thank you, B-Boy. I appreciate it. And I'm going to be on for that one, too, apparently. So, tomorrow, 4 o'clock Central, 5 o'clock Eastern, I'll be on That 70s Rock Fans channel for a breakdown of Zardoz, the movie from the 70s. But anyway, until we see you guys again, you guys keep on keeping on.